Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him!
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first.
Spyro the Dragon has always been seen as a peppy, happy, outgoing dragon that everybody loved back on the PlayStation 1, always getting praise for its 3D open world for its time and being an ageless classic no matter when you play it. Now, Spyro had some harsh times through the general public eye, having, Enter the Dragonfly exist, A Hero's Tale being pretty good, but was hamstrung by Enter the Dragonfly's poor critic score, being remade into a darker beat-em-up for the Legend franchise, with an attempt at fleshing out more of a story, to being placed into the Skylanders universe. But as we all know, the Reignited trilogy has come and literally reignited the franchise. But did you know that between Skylanders and the Legend Saga, there was going to be an animated reboot for Spyro? Let's talk about it.
Whoa!
What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with a brand new video. Spyro has seen his fair share of reboots over the past 20 years, being seen as another PlayStation mascot at one point that stood on the shoulders of the likes of Crash Bandicoot. It was discouraging to see how developers were having quite a tough time handling Spyro, but nonetheless they tried a bunch of new takes, including this one. Back in the mid to late 2000s, we're being edgy and having a Deviant account with bad dark fan art was a thing. Development for Dawn of the Dragon was underway. When the studio came up with an idea to finally take Spyro and turn him into an animated series, they turned to the Tremblay brothers and, well, I would assume, told them that they wanted a darker take on Spyro. The Legend of Spyro series was at its peak, so they decided to take the little innocent purple dragon and crank the teenage angst and dark edgy meter to 11. Thus, the concept of Spyro Revolution was born. Spyro was, once again, completely redesigned and remade into something new, along with a brand new logo to boot. You can tell a lot of aspects of Legend of Spyro had crept its way into his design, especially with what seems to be Aether Breath in this image down here, where it looks like he's fighting some sort of a giant evil dragon that we can only assume is Malefor. But they also seemingly have given Spyro laser beam eyes, because reasons? I don't get the laser beam eyes, especially when you can breathe fire and apparently aether, so laser beam eyes seems, redundant. That's like duct taping a pistol to a shotgun. But as many know, partway through the development and coming in the final stages of Dawn of the Dragon, Activision bought Sierra and its parent company during the development and release of the third title in the Legend series. Cause, that never causes problems in the pipeline of work, but nonetheless, Activision was going through all the projects that were in development. They took one look at the Spyro Revolution project and promptly canceled the development and writing. The reason likely being that it sucked. It looked bad. The polite way that Activision probably said was along the lines of, this is not the direction we wanted to take Spyro. But in my honest opinion, Spyro's design is it's just terrible in my eyes. Like, he looks like a gargoyle with a dragon head. You can't tell me that this isn't just Goliath from Gargoyles. Like, come on, man. But I will give credit where it's due and say that this image is where he kind of looks cool and is probably the best looking out of the rest of the images that we see here. But again, this just does not scream Spyro. But Hunter also got the same concept art that, to be fair, I'm kind of neutral on. I don't get it, but I also don't hate it. Probably because nothing much had changed overall from his Dawn of the Dragon design. Like I said, I'm all for new takes, I'm all for new things, but this just does not scream Spyro. And Spyro's just not edgy. Spyro is cute, Spyro is happy, Spyro is spunky. This is just dark and brooding, and it just doesn't mean Spyro to me. Overall though, I'm very happy that this never came to be. I'm happy to see Spyro return to his happy, bouncy, peppy self and, not be on a rock fighting creatures of the underworld with laser beam eyes. A huge thank you to all those who support the channel through Patreon and being a sponsor on the channel. If you'd like to help it out, check out the links in the description below, where you can buy some CGE merch or become a Patreon. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming and nostalgic content. Thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.